Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome back to another episode of the Leeds United career mode in FIFA 21. There are 11 games remaining in the Premier League. First one of the day against Leicester City away. Then we move on into March. It's a bit of an easier month this. We've got Aston Villa, Newcastle and Fulham. All teams that are in like the bottom 5 of the Premier League. And then we got Sheffield. They're 15th and not that great. Everton doing okay. Burnley and Brighton even aren't even that. Like, it's a very generous end to our season until the final 3 games where we have Manchester City, Manchester United and Arsenal. And if we're going to earn any sort of European football at the end of the season, it's going to have to be earned against 3 reasonably tough opponents. But these are still important games because these are the games I have got to win. Like, seriously, have got to get it done. With a game in hand, unlike Wolverhampton Wanderers and West Ham, Arsenal have just completely fallen all the way to 9th, but they too have a game in hand, so fair enough. But we've got a game in hand, 7 or 6 points on Wolves, so I think a spot in the top 6 is where we should aim to finish. We should try to finish in 6th. I think 4th is out of the equation, so in a way, I would like to think we're battling with Chelsea to finish above them if possible, but it might, I don't know. It might be tough, but thankfully we have a very good stretch of games where we're not really playing any top 10 teams at all. So who knows? Maybe it's possible. Either way, this will be the team that we are taking on Leicester City with. They are still without Jamie Vardy. Of course, he's gone now. Madison is not starting for them. They've got Golovin instead, which is intriguing. Their backline seems quite familiar too, minus maybe Soyuncu, if that's how you do pronounce it. But regardless, you've got a Leicester team that looks fairly familiar right there, that 4-3-3 formation. We've got our strongest starting 11. The team I've really been rolling with for, I don't know, ever since kind of like a couple of months in. We figured this starting 11 out is our strongest, minus, unfortunately, of course, Frimpong at right back because he's still injured. So Lamptey's filling in. He's already up to a 69, so he hopefully will hit 70 fairly quickly, and we'll have an all 70 rated, at least minimum, starting 11 again. If you did not see the previous episode as well, then you have got to go back to see what a certain Rodrigo did in that one as well. If you have seen it, you know. If you haven't, spoilers, I'm about to tell you right now, 3, 2, 1. He broke the Premier League goal scoring record and he absolutely annihilated it. Not just getting the 2 goals that he needed, but getting 6, a double hat-trick, and equaling, if not beating, the most ever goals by one player in a Premier League game. A performance in not just that game, but for the whole season that is just for the ages. And we are eagerly awaiting to see how many more goals he can finish with in this season, because I fully believe he can get to, if not close to maybe 50. I think I made a prediction that he could get like maybe 45. Great tackle there on Abraham that just lets him keep on going. Leicester have an early chance. They're going to have a go here. On target, saved by Zach Steffen. Big one. Rodrigo is not able to get in behind the back line as he was against Crystal Palace right now. That's a good ball though, up over the top. Options in the box as the cross on. Oh my God. I just look up at who my options are. I look down and I see Harrison's taking the biggest touch out of bounds. What a fucking deflection that is. Oh my God. I am not getting anything. It's so fortunate I haven't actually conceded yet. Thank God that one went wide, because normally that's just ropes right there. Tried it. Tried it. There it is. Finally. Phillips now. That's well weighted. Cousins. Is there maybe a chance here for something right at the end of this half? Back for Rodrigo, or in for the middle here. Hernandez had a shot blocked right back to Tielemans, and that's going to be the end of the half, I think, right there. Oh, God. I had a shot with Hernandez, and the guy coming to close me down. It was never going to get past him. I was hoping maybe through the legs, something. No. Wow, 0-0. And if just going off what happened in that half, if anyone was going to score, it probably would have been them. So, yeah, I'm pretty pissed with how that half went, but not so disappointed to be 0-0. Oh, no. Akers. Steffen! Do something, man! Oh, my God. He was this far away. Make yourself big and make the save. I don't know if I've just bought a dud here, but he is fucking useless. Look at that. You're right in the way. You can't make yourself big and make a save like that. Oh, it's the positioning more than anything. I just don't feel like I get any support at all. Like any shot on goal. Even with the goalkeeper this far away from him. No, it still won't matter. Big tackle on Jose Perez there from Alioski. Guys, come on. We need to fucking start doing something. They've got a few numbers back, but nothing major. We could maybe get something going. I was looking at Costa. Didn't quite happen. Look at the left side here. Come on, Harrison. Make a run toward goal earlier than that. What a save, Schmeichel. See, I can't rely on my goalkeeper to make a save like that at fucking all. No, never. I think I've never seen Zach Steffen or any keeper in this game for like, at least me anyway, make a save like that. From this time, though, the ball in. Ben White's got it. Perfect connection. 1-1. I think that's the first goal we've scored with him. He's also been a bit of a meh sort of signing for me. He's growing in overall at least decently. That is very close, way closer to Schmeichel than I originally thought. But that should have been saved. And the earlier one probably should have gone in. He saved the harder one, Kasper Schmeichel, but let in the slightly easier one. Although, that was a very, very strong and powerful header. So good stuff, Ben White. We've leveled it up. Oh, I thought there was an interception there and there. So many fucking places. Nothing. Sliding. Went to intercept. Nothing. Marlon is in. I'm not going to catch him. Steffen, thank you. Oh, about time. My goalkeeper has made an actually decent save and bailed me out. Thank God. Oh, that's brilliant. Look at this move that they are putting together. Pass after pass. Can we get someone in the fucking way? Why am I having to drag out my back four and no one's in the... Oh! Steffen again! Unbelievable! I've chatted so much shit about him and yet now he's coming up big for me. This is incredible. Rodrigo. Costa. I'm going to get him away. Imagine if we win it right here at the death. It'd be unbelievable. Costa, he's still going. Costa. Touch from Harrison. The shot from Harrison. The save by Schmeichel back into the box. Rodrigo. Another save. Oh my God. How did that not get put away by Rodrigo, who's been nowhere in this game, and it's been saved twice? Oh, we still incredibly have a corner though. So put it into that pocket of space. Hope we get an option. And we do. Ben White got in the fucking way of someone else that I had in absolute acres of space. And he just ran into the back of him. Like, mate, I didn't quite catch who that was. But Ben White just basically fucked up that last chance right there. Scored a goal from a corner earlier. Thought, oh, I'll get another one. But he just, I don't know. I think I just had two Leeds players just jump into each other again. Fucking off the ball, stupid AI, just running into each other, doing the dumbest shit. Oh, how didn't we... I went from, man, how didn't we lose that, to how didn't we win that? In the space of like 90 seconds in game. That was crazy. What an insane, insane game that was. It was frustrating, disappointing not to get the win. Again, we're going to lose a bit of ground to Chelsea. They're probably going to win the game and get 4 points clear of us now, but whatever. We finish off that game and enter a brand new month as well, so that's more scouting updates, but we haven't got too many left. Again, Australia, we started so strong scouting Australia, and now it's like not that great, unfortunately, anymore. I'm just not seeing a lot of high overall players or high potential players, or the main thing that we're looking for, a mix of the two. And I've really started getting rid of a lot of the, like players that I'm most likely not going to sign, and only keeping some of the absolute elite now for each report. Like even Crawford with his 83 max potential. Like, no, I've got super high expectations. Owen Wilkes, if that's, again, I believe that is how you say that. Great potential overall, and value is not all that amazing. Declan Goodman, decent. Value is fantastic. Okay, well, hold on. We might actually have someone here for a value like that. For a goalkeeper too. 72 potential, 94 max potential. Gardner, we forget about. Gardner's actually not that good. We'll get rid of him. I'm going to sign Declan Goodman. I wonder what his overall is going to be. He ends up being 61, so he's now overtaken Carey as the next best goalkeeper in the youth academy. And from the looks of things, he's going to have higher potential. So, wow, just like that, Bradley Carey, mate, the future of your career has just taken a bit of a change in direction right there. He's taller than Carey here, Goodman, only by 1 inch, but 6'2", I'm way better or way happier with for a goalkeeper than 6'1". Potential will be higher. 5-star weak foot over 3-star weak foot, mate. Oh, I'm liking the look of that. Well, next game we have got is against Aston Villa. They're 18th in the league. We're at home. Might be a game I could give a sim to. With no games for another 2 weeks as well, I'll just play the main team, hope for the best. And let's get it rolling. It seems to be the two strongest teams that both sides have, and we got this one underway. And there is finally the goal for Cousins. He did end up getting it. And in again here, Hernandez has got the second. And half time then, leading 2-0, looking good. Rodrigo still not on the score sheet. This could be 2 games in 2 back-to-back Premier League games he fails to score. This would be, oh my God, a disaster. Oh, they're in here. They're in here. They're in here. This has got, yes, Rodrigo, number 3. He does get his goal. And looking like that's the end of it. It is 3-0 in the end against Aston Villa. Good result right there. Well, the next game against Fulham, again, is not a particularly difficult one, or at least on paper, against a lower opposition in the Premier League, but we'll play this one as well. I can't help but notice that Chelsea just played a game and lost to Everton too, by the way. They do still have a game on us, though, so they'll probably still eventually overtake us, depending on who they've got next. It's Newcastle, probably a game I'd expect them to win, but it's becoming a lot closer between Leeds and Chelsea. It looks like, unfortunately, Frimpong is still not available for selection. In the next Premier League game, he definitely should be, Jeremy Frimpong. He should be back. So still going with Lamptey for this game as well. And it basically is an unchanged team from the last game. We're going for 3 points. Again, in every Premier League game, we're going for goals for Rodrigo as well. But Craven Cottage is the venue today. And I think Rodrigo is currently sitting on 38 goals in the Premier League. Again, these are the games we have to make sure that we're winning if we're going to finish in that 5th spot, or by some miracle challenge for top 4. I'm not banking on that happening, but I think 5th is realistically the highest we could finish, so let's aim for it. Driving forward, defenders, I'm not being able to get behind the back 4 just yet. Hernandez could have a go. Oh, tried. Tried to finesse, didn't happen. It was wide, it wasn't powerfully hit. That's, oh, really well done. Phillips always heads wide from that position. I never know why. I just feel like I'm aiming it at the middle of the goal, and it always goes so far wide. Cousins winning it back for us in a great position. Rodrigo is in here. Is he onside? Yes, he is. No flag. And that's 39 for Rodrigo. Simply won back by Cousins, and he slips in the Spaniard for number 39. For the first time ever in Premier League history, will we see 40 maybe scored by a single man in an English football top division season? I wonder what the just overall most goals in an English first division season is by one player. We know in the Premier League it's 32 in a 38 game season, but has anyone ever ticked on into 40? Who knows? I've got to do the research, honestly, at the end of this game. For now, though, the focus is still on winning it and seeing if we can grab him number 40. Oh, boy. Let's move that to the perfect position, and I am chasing Olaina here, and I'm not catching him at all. Tariq Lamptey. Oh, just move out the fucking way for him, boys. Yeah, cheers. Thanks. Come on. Again, nothing from any player off the ball. Nothing. They're running actively out of their way. Good save, Stefan. Oh, my God. And he can't win the header. I don't know why, but it feels like Phillips, maybe I've been running around the park with him too much, but he just seems exhausted. He can't fucking do shit for me right now. I just need him to clear this one ball, or anyone for that matter. God, even, who was that? With the Alioski there, I was trying to figure out who else was in that contest. Not one of them could clear it, and that's it. Out of nothing, they now have the game level again right before halftime. They scored in the second minute of 2, or the second minute of 1 actually, but I think fair enough that corner. I knew it was coming, but I just expected it to be cleared, didn't, and there you go. We have to now go again. Oh yes, Lamptey, come on. I tell you what, he's really filled in well. I knew he'd be a good right back. Oh, look at this, Rodrigo, please. It looked like you were trying to get him behind the back line. Oh, he has the pace here to get there, and the sweat. Oh yes! Come on, Rodrigo, to Harrison for the tap in, and we lead again. You see the pace of Rodrigo come into play right there. He is a good 2 lengths, 3 lengths behind his man, yet he still is able to get there. I don't know the centre-back that's chasing. He may not have an awful lot of pace either. But the 91-92 pace of Rodrigo, the slide across for Harrison, and that is well tucked away in the bottom corner. Gosh, close to missing almost. 2-1, we lead again with about half an hour to play. Big time goal. Thank you very much, boys. Let's go. Keep it moving. Good tackle. Stay in. Yes. Thank you. Costa. Hold this up. Rodrigo to the left. Harrison. Nah, he's not in a spot yet. Rodrigo. Another one. Oh, I was waiting for the pass. It never came. That'll actually work though, because Hernandez is now in and he finishes it. 3-1. That should be the 3 points. Pablo Hernandez has got 11 goals and nearly 20 assists for me this season. He's had a fine season. He's 74 rated at, 35 years of age. Imagine what happens when I get like someone that's maybe 80 odd rated, a bit younger with some good potential, got a bit more pace too. He could be a nightmare. He could be an absolute god in that position. Costa. Can we absolutely kill it off? Not like it's already done already. That is one more than I needed. But Harrison, and he's offside too. I wasn't even trying to play it for him. I thought the simple sweat was on. I think that's click. And look at that too. How's that offside? He looks level. The spin from Rodrigo gets tackled, taken out. 3 minutes to go. Referee. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. You cannot possibly. Thank you. It's over now. 3-1 victory. It is done. We get 1 goal for Rodrigo, a goal for Harrison, and a goal for Hernandez. Another good performance, I reckon. We had a minor little hiccup with conceding right on half-time, but it is a win in the end. Could have maybe won by 1 or 2 more. 4 attempts for Rodrigo and only 1 goal. That's poor conversion from the man, honestly, but 39 now this season. Alright, so I've done some digging. Turns out the most goals ever scored in a season in England is 60 by Dixie Dean of Everton. So I don't think Rodrigo is going to hit that mark, and I don't know if that 60 is in the top flight, but I assume it's Everton, so I'm assuming it is 60 goals, the most scored by a single player in a season. That was 39 games instead of 38, so he's got a whole game advantage, But I don't think we'll be beating that. Another interesting stat I saw, most goals by a single player in a top flight English game is 7. Rodrigo got 6 in the previous game, or in the game that, in the previous episode, should I say. So, oh my God, if we didn't sweat it to Harrison, he would have tied the record. Goodness gracious, silly me. We got a 2-week break until the next game against Sheffield. Then we play Everton themselves, Burnley as well. There's a few games that are getting bunched up toward the end of April, aren't there? Newcastle and Brighton. I might sim the Sheffield game. I'll play the Everton game and the Burnley game. Of course, new month, more scouting updates. We have a youth player unsettled who wants to cancel his contract because he thinks he's ready to be called up. We've actually got 2. Thomas Lancaster as well. All right, well, I'll definitely get those boys up. We also have Jeremy Frimpong back from his injury. So even though Lamptey was doing just fine, I think Frimpong's still the number 1 choice. Before I do actually scout these new players, let me sign Thomas Lancaster, who has not got amazing potential, only 84 max, but still could be an 80 rated player. I'll promote him into the team. And Paul Lombard with good mid-80s potential, I reckon he is definitely worth a promotion as well. Again, in Australia, mate, we started so strong and so promisingly, but nothing ever since. And oh my God, I immediately see one bloke, Jack. Oh, but look at that potential, bro. What a tease, man. Burnett with awful potential. The overall's almost as good as his potential, for crying out loud. He's not even worth that much. What a tease that is. We do have Luke Manning, who's got good potential and a value, which is a bit iffy. Not really too many other else. Thomas Buckley, good last name, but 6'6". Oh, just off of that, maybe I'd sign him up, but we'll keep looking, I reckon, just all these players. Frimpong is back, but apparently still susceptible to re-injury. I wonder if I even play him. I might actually take him out of this game. Still sim with the main team, but yeah, I'll rest Frimpong. Just because Lamptey was doing well for me in the actual games, in the sim, we'll trust him. Wow, all those white dots are definitely going to make it a little harder to tell who the hell is who. Alright, good. I genuinely didn't know. I was pretty confident we were the attacking team, but Helder Costa scores the first. And on for another one here. Rodrigo has number 40 in the Premier League. Wow. Wow, wow. Even in the sim games, we're getting it done. And Rodrigo, that man, is getting it done. 2 shots, 2 goals. Had the most possession. So leading into the second half. Oh, Klitsch is now on the fast break. Rodrigo's in. Rodrigo for number 3 today and number 41 for the season. There it is. What an inspired substitution, by the way. Thank you very much. Just brought straight onto the pitch. Ball up over the top for Rodrigo. Oh, even the sim games play the exact same way that I try to play. Well claimed there from Zach Steffen, and that should be the game. 3-0. Another win over Sheffield. Rodrigo de Paul, I remember we were looking to sign him at the beginning, and he had a penalty against us in the first game of the season. Saved. We beat him. We've beat him again, mate. You went to the wrong team. Look at this too. Some great results as of late. Chelsea have been underperforming and still have some tough games. Have a look at this. They're playing Liverpool next. Mate, we are in 4 points clear of them. 5th is on, and not just 5th. Look at Manchester United as well. This could be an insane season right here. Like, imagine this. We're getting Champions League potential football. That would be mental. Well, who knows? We still need to get the wins required from the, 3-4 games that we have left that are definitely somewhat winnable. That game against Manchester United, penultimate game of the season, could decide so much. But Everton, we will play this game. Frimpong has gone down in overall because of coming back from injury, having not played, so we need to get him going. I will start him for this game. Cousins, on the other hand, other players, up to a 76. Harrison's at 77. It's a shame that I'm not going to be able to afford him to keep him around, because if I could sign him, I would. Maybe I'd even look to hopefully buy him back next season. Who knows? We see whether or not we'll be able to do it. But yeah, let's go into it with this team. They've got a strongish side. No James Rodriguez. A few players that they're missing, like Richarlison as well, that came off of the bench in the last game against them. But big game this. Probably the toughest game that we have for the rest of the month. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, we are off for one last game today in this episode. Everton, we need to take down. We do that, we have ourselves a real shot, a real good shot at maybe teeing up Manchester United for their Champions League spot. Can you believe we're actually in with a chance to maybe play in the Champions League? I mean, Leeds, imagine that. Finally getting promoted to the Premier League after all these years, and then immediately the next season playing Champions League. Even Europa League would be nuts, and that's what I thought we were on for this whole damn time. But instead, we could be on for so much more. We'll see though. Everton, that's a very familiar back line. Their midfield, Gomez, Decore, and Allen. I think that's pretty similar to, if not bang on, what they were rolling with in the probable lineup. I don't even know if I saw Rodriguez or Richarlison on the bench there. So 2 reasonably big outs for Everton in this game, but still, fielding a pretty solid side as they're already trying to get me with the offside trap. Oh, I thought I took a little too long there. Alioski is in and driving and finding. Oh, I wanted Harrison. The shot though was awkward. It bounced, or maybe it just wasn't well hit by Costa. I think that is, unfortunately. Yeah, it was just a shank. I was aiming for the complete opposite side of the goal. Brilliant. Brilliantly worked. And Costa could go maybe the whole way here. Big touch, that one. Finishes wide, mate. That's 2 chances for you. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I don't like this. Oh, what a drag back scoop turn. They're trying to skill me to death. It might work. Frimpong. Fuck me. Oh, my God! They're just doing a whole bunch of nothing, but it works. All those skill moves, I just can't stick a tackle in until eventually they are able to slide it across to someone. Like, Frimpong went in for tackle after tackle there, just kept missing. And from that angle, I'm not allowing it. Like, Steffen, come on, bro. That's really well placed, but Jesus. Oh, God, that is so annoying when he's right there. But you can't go sliding in as much as I want to because you'll give away a penalty. And they just keep doing all these fucking skill moves. That's all they do on competitor mode, man. They keep skilling and making all these moves until eventually that happens. Phillips, come on. Tackle mate. Oh, look at this. He's not able to... Oh, yes, he will. Oh, Rodrigo has done his defender there. And that is... Oh, you're fucking kidding me. 41 goals and he can't score that. Oh, Christ, I swear to God. From that exact same spot, they should not be getting 2 out of 2 from there. That is such a tight angle. I'm dragging out my centre-back because I just didn't have anyone else to go to, Cordoba, and that leaves the space for Calvert-Lewin, but I'm just not fucking having this. I'm not having this ridiculous shit going in at the near post, Zach Steffen. I don't know if it's him. I don't know if it's him, or if I just don't know if it's goalkeepers being absolutely inadequate for 90% of the time. The near post, it just seems ridiculous, but it is what it is. We are now 2 goals down. We could have been 1-1 had Rodrigo just fucking scored that absolute clear-cut 1-on-1. Oh my God, and I didn't even 1 minute of stoppage time after 2 goals scored, and I don't have enough time to work it into Rodrigo to get at least myself a goal, maybe a chance to find a way to get fucking something in this game, but now I have a very tough second half coming up. Come on, Costa, do something good in the game, mate, please. I can't cross that. Not yet. Rodrigo, the touch, the spin, and there's 1! Let's go! Nicely worked out in the end there. I'm never going to cross it in if I'm never going to cross it in. I'm always going to look to at least play it around the edge of the box, even in a position like that. Costa for Hernandez. Brilliant little slip in there for Rodrigo. He's got the space to shoot with, I think, Holgate coming to close him down. Pickford should again have that covered, but who knows, regardless. He should have, Steffen should have had his near post covered way more than Pickford should have there. Oh my God, brilliant. Let's go. 30 minutes to grab an equaliser, maybe a winning goal. Oh, that'd be amazing. Fuck, I don't know who to control. I don't know who to control. White with a good tackle. Come on. That was looking like it was going to be really, really tight. Rodrigo, go to the left. Well timed in the end. Oh, his defender slowed down. Rodrigo, what a save. What a save, mate. Rodrigo, you could have had a hat-trick today. 2 great chances. He's fucked up. Trying to win it back here, if possible. No. Got to go press him more harder than that. Need to fucking win the ball back immediately. We're not going to have time. They're just going to play it around until eventually the fucking clock runs out. We're now past the 2 minutes. Don't get a third to add insult to injury. That would just be cruel. Oh my God. Come on. Yeah, game's done. Please don't let him get a third. Clear this. Oh, fuck off, Costa, mate. I've never had a player be so involved in a game yet have such a bad game. Christ. All right. It is a loss to Everton 2-1, and that could maybe shape things differently. Shape real badly, just like the shape of Carlo Ancelotti's fucking head in this game. Man, Everton also having only 2 shots for the whole game and getting 2 goals. Man, just bugger it off, bro. Well, we're back down to 5th again and 5 points separating ourselves and Manchester United with 6 games to go. I would dare say, as soon as we finish this week-long break and get to the Burnley game, this is where it gets insane. We'll have 6 games to play in the space of 1, 2, 3, basically 4 weeks. And a lot of those games, in fact, probably 4 of them come within 2 weeks. We have a ridiculously tight stretch of games right here against easier opponents, but I'm going to have to rotate for that. Then we get a week-long break and we're straight into these 3 ridiculously tough games. So it gets super intense right here. But we will leave it here though. Plenty to look forward to. We're coming close to the end of the season. Where are we going to finish? How many is Rodrigo going to end up with? I said 45. God, with 6 games to go, he's on track and on pace to get 50. Who knows? We'll see. We'll leave it here though. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you later and bye-bye.